Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
To the bonus episode.
With none other than
Today we're honored to
with
introduce our guest.
fashion extraordinaire,
Yes.
the truest and most, the biggest enigma of the internet
Yeah.
is
Yeah. And the
CreaTyler.
subject of, 3 of my videos now or something like that? How many
Yeah.
videos have I done on you?
This is your muse,
At
man.
least 3.
You're meeting your muse in
Yeah,
real
it really
life.
is. It really is. I know a lot about you because I sat and wrote those videos and watched all the other videos on you. It's pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy how much you learn about someone when you're doing a video
Yeah.
on them.
So welcome, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Of
Yeah,
course.
thanks for
I was
coming on.
surprised when you hit me up, honestly.
Yeah, no, we thought
I was
it'd be
actually
cool.
really excited
That's-
when you first hit me up. You're like, "How you doing, man?" And I thought you were just checking in. And then I
thought you were gonna be like, hell no, I don't want to fucking talk to you guys.
well, I hit
guys
you
are
up.
mean.
I hit you up first. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember.
No, he did. He did.
Yeah. Someone said you were gonna. Someone sent me a screenshot of you DMing them, and they were like, "Hey, you should hit up Cody," and you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna DM him soon" or something like that. And then I saw that and I was like, "Oh shit, I should be expecting." And then
I should be expecting.
I shouldn't have.
watching my
I shouldn't
DMs
have
very
told them
closely.
I was gonna do it soon.
No,
Yeah.
dude, it's fine.
No,
That's
I was
funny.
pumped. I was pumped when you hit it. I mean, I always like our intention with this shit is never to be like super fucking mean.
No.
Like I never
No,
want
I
someone
got
to be
that.
like, God damn it, I hate myself because of this shit. It's just more like fodder for like
Yeah.
comedy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you found
No,
it
I mean,
funny at least a little bit.
I was a
don't know.
fan of you guys before, so
Were you really?
yeah. Well,
Really?
I told you that, but
Yeah.
you have to play like, "Were you really?"
That's
Nah,
fine.
Yeah, you know how?
No, my bad. I
how we
just
do on the
no, my bad.
podcast?
No, it's fine.
But no, yeah, I've been watching your videos before you probably knew about me.
Really?
So
Dude, what if the three of us just sat down in front of the camera and then the room exploded or something like that? It's just like the crossover was too heavy. We
Wait.
just-
It's too much.
Yeah.
is this for your podcast or the channel?
A podcast?
Podcast.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
So there's less pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man,
All right, now I can be
yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Only 7,000
Yeah, exactly.
exclusive. Thanks, people.
Exclusive. Yeah, this is a exclusive bonus app.
No, but I mean, I think it's tight. I think,
Yeah.
it's for the people that really want to know about you. It's a good
No, and
time.
this is just honestly practice for me because I was telling them before, like, well, actually, I'm not talking to the camera.
No, you could do. I mean,
But, like-
Talk to the camera,
No, like
whatever you want.
that just shows that this is like the second interview I've ever done.
yeah,
And the first interview I bombed. So like this is my redemption interview. I'm still like a little tight, a little not loose, but like
Was the
I just wanted to do it.
yeah, no, I'm great. Have we said your name yet? CreaTyler. We
Yeah,
said that?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
CreaTyler is with us today.
Tyler, the man,
Yeah.
the myth. Yeah, he's
Yeah. Did the interview that you did, was it after the college dropout video?
No, before.
Oh, it was before.
yeah. You were super young, weren't you? I think someone like sent me a clip or I don't know what.
Yeah, I was probably 17.
Yeah, you were.
It was like
super
when I
young.
first moved to LA.
Yeah, someone sent me that on stream, I think, but I'm like, everyone's like nervous and cringe when you're 17, so
Yeah.
like that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like an exaggerated thing like fucking like Maddie. Shout out Maddie Smokes. Like they were like young kids, like 18, but they were saying some really like exaggerated shit. Like
Yeah.
you were gonna hotbox the fucking car with a jewel. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't that
I don't even-
outrageous. I guess.
I made myself forget about that interview.
And now we're
I don't
just
even remember what I
rehashing these
said.
Awful memories.
No, I've
Tell us
watched
exactly
that.
what you said in that interview.
I mean, I'd watch it again now just because it's funny.
Yeah.
But no, I've definitely
Dude,
made
you
a fool
are
of myself a few times.
you are popping in the Northeast, dude. We started our tour like I don't know a week ago, and every show we've been to, it's like a girl who's like, I know that kid, or like, oh, you're good. Oh, this thing.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
it
Sorry,
mess
that
up?
thing
Yeah,
fucks up.
Sorry.
yeah, that's fine. They're like, I know that guy, or I went to school with him. At our show last night, some girl like just holds up her phone. She's like, "This is a picture of CreaTyler in 8th grade."
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, why do you? Cody's like, why do you have that? That's fucking weird. Like,
yeah, it was like your yearbook picture from middle school or some shit.
yeah.
I was like, why do you have that on your phone? That's so weird.
Wait, where was it? Northeastern?
Yeah, Northeastern. No, it was the one before that.
Maine?
Portland, Maine.
Well, yeah, I grew up in New Hampshire, so
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
there's definitely it's a small world.
Dude, here's my conspiracy, but I think they're just upset they didn't hook up with you then. I think you got popping on the internet and they were like, fucking that fool was in my house. I could have fucked him right there, and now
That's a good way of looking at
now
it.
he's in private planes. He's not gonna fuck me. My Portland, Maine pussy. It sucks.
Like
That's
now
funny
all
as
I
fuck.
have is this fucking yearbook picture from
That I
8th grade.
I gotta flick my Chicago bean to, and pray that one day CreaTyler maybe parks his PJ in front of my place, and bones me to death.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
funny.
At the VIPs too, they're always like just at least a couple girls like I know him.
The Northeast, I feel like, is weirdly like incestual.
Yeah,
Like everyone from the Northeast, I feel like just like moves around. Like everyone knows each other in the different cities, and
Mhm.
Is it-
everything's so fucking close. It's like the
There's
same
not-
place.
there's not much
It's like
happening,
yeah.
Is it like that like up in the Northeast? Like do people just kind of skip states? Like, oh, there's a cool thing over in that state. Like we
Mhm.
should go. Is that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of the vibe?
Mm-hmm. Like I'd always say like, yo, I'm from Boston, but really I'm just 45 minutes away in New Hampshire. So,
Word.
Mm.
but yeah, that's just how it is.
Cool.
But I'm curious who it was because it's probably literally someone I went to high school with because I know people who go to Northeastern.
Word. Okay.
So it's
Okay.
funny.
At
But,
Northeastern, we didn't get to talk to anyone. That show's a little bit different. We
oh,
didn't.
well, Maine
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, Maine. But Maine though, I mean, you definitely. The girl at
In Burlington, Vermont, someone held up. a
yeah.
picture.
It was Burlington. Yeah, someone had your picture.
That's what I'm.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm saying.
like,
though,
they
I
ha-
feel like
they
it was
ha-
like a transplant.
Oh, they were just like holding it.
No, I mean I feel like she was like raised in wherever, and then just moved to Burlington. She was like going
Yeah.
to school there or something.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. So yeah, you probably know her or something. Like, it was just funny. Like,
No, like I'll see like, not to sound narcissistic, but like I'll go on Twitter and look, just like search CreaTyler.
No,
Yeah.
we all do
And-
that. Shit.
and like it's just interesting and like, and I'll see just kids from my high school like trying to shit on me,
yeah,
like going on your side. They'll be like, I went to high school with him, like, ha.
yeah,
No, so it's probably like one of the same people.
yeah.
But that's awesome.
Well, if you could read that and not care, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, that is pretty
I mean, if I was 2016, I'd care.
yeah,
I've just seen it so much. It's
Yeah.
just like become a thing. Like, oh, my bad.
No worries.
you're the villain.
I'm
dude.
just definitely the devil.
yeah,
Like I'm like on this interview. There's no way I should be nervous because all your people I think don't like me.
no, not
Well,
at all.
no, because
dude.
the reason I think that is because I remember when you first made the third video, like I was just getting a donut, and like my phone was just blowing up. It's like 250K in debt, loser. You're a fucking scumbag,
Oh my
douchebag. Like they were going off on me.
Wait,
Oh.
on what? The Instagram comments or what?
Yeah, that first day.
Oh my god!
No, I'm
why?
sure that wasn't your intention because I know in other videos you're like it was I think it was like the dad's cringe with the relationships
Yeah, yeah.
with the girl. It's like I wanna blah blah blah. I forget what it was.
The you video, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And you're like, don't go off on her thing. So I knew you guys aren't like a bad intention type people.
I think it was after one of the videos that I did on you where like I was like, we got to start saying it now because like
Yeah.
saying explicitly in the video like stop going to these people's pages and fucking with them.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's just like
I don't know what it is about that like that hive mind bullshit where people like they I think it's that like they see us like cracking jokes but they don't understand that like you're saying like
Well, no, like even when you guys don't make videos, like obviously people are hating on me just because it was the way I was coming across. Like I think people just wanna. It's just like the news. Like people watch the news just so they feel a little bit better about themselves because all
yeah.
if that makes sense.
I mean
Like so, like when they see me
Yeah.
in debt and they're like, oh fuck, God, I'm not in debt. I don't know. I think that's what it is. And then they're like, fucking, and then they'll just take it really personal. And like, I hate to say it, but I'm sometimes the same way. I'll be like, I'll be a hater subconsciously. I'll be like, people do the same thing on me.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's also like partially my fault. Like when I'm writing a video like that, it's like you kind of have to like find something to get the audience on your side.
Yeah.
So using like the scam shit where like people were saying you were scamming them, like using that like as
Yeah.
water to have people be like, oh yeah, maybe this guy should be made fun of.
Yeah.
Like like that's strategic. Like a thing
I mean, I
that-
probably should be made fun of. I've screwed up. I'll admit it a few times. But like the scammer thing, not to like I'm happy you said that because like the whole scammer thing. Like I'm curious, what do you think happened?
I have no idea.
Yeah. We've never like
I kind of thought like
Like I don't
like
even
as an individual running like a business like that, especially when you're young, like if you all of a sudden like it's super easy to set up a Shopify and start taking orders,
yeah.
and it's like maybe you got an influx of orders and you were like didn't have the supply or some shit, or like maybe your supply fell through or whatever,
Mhm.
and then you're just like, oh well, whatever. I already have this money. Like,
Yeah.
like I can just like ignore these emails, and what's gonna happen? Someone's
Yeah.
gonna take me to small claims court or some shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to like get away with that.
Yeah.
when-
Well,
when
no,
you're, like,
what
overwhelmed
actually
and whatever.
happened, like, it was just like, well, in my opinion, what actually happened, there was it was a recurring payment, and someone hit me up. They're like, I'm doing this thing for my college page. It was kind of like an ambassador program, and they were doing like pay monthly, and then it's kind of like
Sorry. Yeah. I was trying to get
I-
the volume up.
oh,
Yeah.
am I
Yeah,
not
yeah.
talking loud?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so yeah, so it was like an ambassador program, and so he's like, "Yo, I'm making this much," and at the time, I wasn't making much in LA, and I didn't even come out with that college dropout video yet, so I'm like, okay, I could do this, and it sounds like cool, and at the time, I'll admit, like, it probably wasn't the smartest idea. Like, I wouldn't do it now, like a recurring billing on a shirt. That sounds definitely a little weird.
Okay, so you really did that. It was like a recurring, like it was like a monthly
Yeah.
recurring payment.
Yeah, and I ordered like customized boxes, and it wasn't like it was just like, yo, buy this. So I already had the boxes and everything, but the shirts and hoodies never came in time. So then everybody got rebilled the second time.
Oh yeah.
So they were just rebilled $100, all the people who got it. And then there was also some other weird sketchy things, like the guy who was helping me behind it, he was getting 20%. He's running it all, fulfilling it. And he's like, yo, we got it. What I'm doing is I have interns, and they're just DMing kids. You got to do it too. And I haven't actually said this on camera yet, but like, basically, I had a girl, and she was just like, everyone who would respond, she'd be like, hey, like, if you want to get this. So there was some emails. It's like, he's sending out the same thing to every single person. And obviously, that's fucking stupid. But
Oh, she was the one DMing people from your account. That's what you're saying?
yeah, she would literally be on my phone. So like that, it was like when I was in yeah,
Sorry. This shit is a mess. No, you're cool.
when I was in like DC, that's where we were fulfilling everything. Like we were just like chilling and just like doing that because he was like, we got to get the most amount of orders, or else it's gonna be really expensive to get it all made. So we were just going like for the first day. That's why it was like a whole bunch of copy and paste messages. So that's like another thing to add to the sketchy part. And then
So this guy was like trying to help you like grow the business.
yeah, he's definitely like I would say his name, but like
No, you don't have to.
I don't want
no.
I don't want to say it because
it's
I
fine.
remember he was like, I heard you were talking about this in a video. Did you say my name? I'm like, no, I didn't even say it. But people kind of knew who it was because it's a big page.
Okay.
It's a college page.
Okay.
And basically,
So he was basically like, you need to have people DMing
yeah.
people, like that's how we're gonna get more orders and blah blah blah. And
Mhm.
was he like fulfilling shit,
Well,
like-
no, actually,
or was it like more of like a pre-order?
no. So yeah. So we were gonna take like, or just do as many as possible, and then from like the 10th day, we'd just like order it and hope that it came before the month. But nothing came before the month, and then everyone was rebuild, and we had the boxes, but we couldn't send anything. So, long story short, everybody was pissed. Like, CreaTyler scammed me, and I can totally see that. Like, and at the time, I was super like nervous and insecure, so I wouldn't even know what to say to these people. So I just like smoke weed and just be like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
what's
just
going
hide from
on?"
it. Yeah.
And like that was obviously the most immature thing I could have done.
yeah.
It could have came to an end quicker, but I screwed up and didn't handle it the best. And then in the end, I did refund everybody
Mm-hmm.
that was
Word.
upset, and then everybody ended up getting their stuff because there were people like unboxing the box.
Okay.
But it definitely left
Did you
a reputation.
Did you silk screen every like all the merchandise or like?
hmm
Yeah. So silk at minimum takes like at least 14 business days.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Yeah. At minimum. No. So I'm just saying like I could see like young, like you think like I'm gonna just I found this company. Oh, I'll get the shirts printed. They do it in 14 days. It'll be no problem. But like you don't factor in like the shipping time, receiving,
Yeah.
putting them in the boxes. So like, yeah.
Yeah, well, so like that scammer thing, or not the scammer thing, the box only lasted like a month, and then I just stopped that, and then
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah. The way I see it is that like you learn all that shit kind of as you go.
You have
I feel
to.
like,
You have
but like
to.
I feel like you're just really good at marketing, and like you're too good at it almost.
Yeah.
Where like how did you even? This was before the college dropout shit,
Yeah,
right?
well, actually, that's the issue. So it probably wouldn't have been a big deal if I didn't make the college dropout video because I didn't really. I mean, I was definitely trying to get it viral.
Yeah.
But all this shit was happened before that, right? Before you
Yeah,
made
yeah.
that video.
And then
So how did you get your start? Like, how did you get?
okay,
Because you had people that cared about
well, I'm
what you were doing, and they're placing these
Yeah.
orders. Like, how did you get started building? And
I mean,
like,
I've
hype, I
been
guess?
uploading the fart videos since high school,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and like I had like 10,000 followers in college before I dropped out. So
Okay.
at the time, I'm like, shit, I'm popping.
Okay.
Just
I
because
don't
of
know.
like the
This
like,
will like
aesthetic and pictures. And,
Yeah.
yeah, and also actually, I was behind the scenes for a lot of these photography pages, and what I was doing, honestly, is like
Yeah.
shouting myself out on these big photography pages.
Got it.
And what I was doing, this is a good gem. People watching too.
Instagram hack.
Yeah, so like what I was doing is when I was in college, I would email all these Instagram pages and I would be like, I'll make you custom videos if you like custom videos. You don't have to credit me on the videos for your page. Like one account would be a bleach film. I forget the others. And it's like a photography page. And then in return for making them the video, they'd post one of my photos like as a natural feature. So then a whole bunch of photography type people were starting to follow me, and I'd do that for so many accounts with like hundreds of thousands of followers. So then I gained over like maybe 70,000, 50,000 followers after that year, maybe. And then this guy named Adam Horowitz, he reached out to me and was like, yo, well, actually, I reached out to him in New York a while ago, and he made like similar videos, and I was trying to like work with him,
Hmm.
and I was in high school at the time.
Yeah.
And then randomly, I would always like tell him my business ideas. I'd be like, "Yo," like tell him these ideas. He's like, "Well, if you want to," he's like, "I want you to like help me grow my Instagram. I'm coming out with this course, and if you can help me grow my Instagram, you can come move in the Hollywood Hills." So like everyone thinks I'm from a blessed family, like trust fund, but in reality, it was actually like that was the first kind of flex thing that happened.
Or
And after like dropping out of college and
I mean, you came all the way from fucking
yeah, like from New Hampshire.
New
I was
Hampshire.
like all up in my ego. I'm like I dropped out of college, even if I wasn't even making like the money that I was like the meal to afford that house.
Mhm.
I was just like, well, it just shows that I'm doing something right. Or I don't even know what my mindset was, but like I was definitely just flexing for the kids back home and also for my ex-girlfriend.
Damn, dude.
I mean, so then
Damn,
like
we're getting real right now.
yeah, well, in reality, it was just like I didn't really expect it to become a fucking meme.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then in reality, it's like I understand that I was a fucking douchebag. And then from that, well, I keep getting off on a tangent. My whole point
It's
was,
fine.
what was I even talking? What were we
We
even
were
talking
growing
about?
your Instagram. I mean, this is
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
all
Yeah,
interesting.
I just kind of want to know the history of everything.
yeah,
and that
well-
kind of makes sense. I mean, basically, what I was just saying is like you're obviously really good at like generating buzz and like
Yeah.
getting people to like talk about the shit that you're doing. So like
Yeah.
I feel like that was I guess like the burden when you started like trying to sell shit is like
Well, that was
too good
after.
at
That
marketing,
was
you
after
get too many orders and
little
you
bit
don't know what
after.
the fuck you're
I
doing
mean-
and when it comes to the orders and shit like that. So
Yeah.
it's like,
yeah.
you just end up in this position where people are like, you're scamming me, and you're just like, I just really don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Which I mean, like we all go through that shit. It's just like when we do, we have like 2 orders and not like
Yeah.
a shit ton. With,
Well, I think it's also that.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that's what I was saying. Sorry, you can continue.
No. I was gonna be like, I don't think when people set out to start like a clothing brand or any type of like business venture, they don't accidentally make a super viral video that
Well, yeah.
is
exactly.
also super like easy to pick at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, like that's what happened. Like it was right when I was like I started taking the orders. The video dropped. And
Yeah.
it was starting to go up, and then like that.
I'm sure at first you were like, hell yeah, I'm about to make this money, and then
Yeah. Yeah. Then the pressure hit, and I'm just like,
oh fuck yeah,
oh,
totally.
I have to keep going.
Yeah.
Shit. And I can't believe I fucking said daily videos.
I know.
But I mean, I said daily videos like 3 to it.
Was it ever your intention to make one every single day?
Yeah, and I was doing it for like a week, and then I'm just like burnt out. And
Were you editing them too?
Mm-hmm.
And you're
Oh,
just,
yeah, you were like,
exhausted.
"This
That's
is
gotta
fucked."
be fucking exhausting.
Yeah, because your style is a time consuming.
Casey Neistat
style.
made it seem too easy.
Yeah, yeah,
I think he's the only person on earth that can shoot and edit his own daily vlog.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone else does that, do they?
Not really, not like him.
Yeah.
No,
He
but
would, he would wake up at like 4
Yep.
every morning
every day.
Yeah, he's committed.
and edit
Yeah.
them,
Mhm.
shoot all day, fall asleep at like whatever 8, wake up
Yeah.
at 4. It was like the same thing every single day.
Yep. Well, and then I mean, you're definitely a artistic person. So I know like probably when you're sitting there cutting, like you start getting enveloped and like this transition needs to be better, or like
Yeah, you
the
know.
color here is
I'm a lot more-
suspect, or you start caring about like all that niche stuff that might escape most people. But like, dude, I feel you 1,000%. That's the fucking problem I had. Like, he had to motivate me just as a friend forever. He's like, just fucking post, dude. Like, just
Mhm.
put something up. And I had to overcome the same fucking hurdle. I get it,
Mhm.
man. So,
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but it probably just comes out of like an insecurity. Like if I was like, I mean, I just wanted everything to be like perfect, but like
yeah,
perfect's not even a thing.
yeah,
The way you get better, I think, is literally just posting.
yeah.
Just keep doing
1,000%.
it more.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to get better at posting, but
I'll say you're pretty honest right now. So I think like you got the right mind state to like go after it, man.
Thank
I mean,
you.
most people aren't gonna sit there and be like, yeah, I'm insecure in this and that, and that's why I don't do this. Like,
Yeah.
you very easily could have came on here and like doubled down and like bullshitted, but like it's cool that like I don't know, like
Yeah.
I feel like you shaved your head, you turned to Neo, like now you're the one.
Yeah, what the fuck? You cut the locks off.
I know.
thought I was
I'm
gonna
like,
see this like hockey player flow walking.
I thought you were just
the
gonna
court.
come in here and just we were gonna like look up at you and be like, oh, this fool's beautiful, and like you're just gonna sit down, and then all the girls that listen to our podcast would be like, you know what? If he started a podcast, I would cancel this Patreon. I just listen to CreaTyler talk all day. I thought that was gonna be like the ultimate like
no,
reversal, dude.
no, hell no.
You're definitely taller than I thought. So now actually, I'm getting the opposite feeling that people get when they meet us.
What?
Because like he's way taller than I thought he was gonna be.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like 6'7".
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be built like a basketball player.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I for sure thought you're gonna just be like huge, like the alien hot guy in LA that you see everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm saying
yeah.
built like an avatar.
Leather jacket in the summer.
Yeah. He's like 110 pounds, but somehow like it's still like attractive.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
funny.
man.
You like New York better? Or you like LA better?
I mean, obviously, LA is just like pleasure. So, well, not obviously, but like it's just more for vacation. And then when I'm in New York, it's just like easier for me to like just get focused. Because do you notice like a difference when you're just walking in the street and everyone's a lot more like work oriented
Here?
versus
Oh,
LA?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just
totally.
think just
nobody
that-
works in LA.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
so, it definitely motivates me just to like get on my own grind
Yeah, and do more.
Mm-hmm.
Are most of your friends in LA, or are they more out here because you're East Coast?
Mostly in LA, so I'll
Okay.
always like FaceTime them.
Word.
But like, I did want to move back. I keep thinking I'm like, I do know I'm gonna move back eventually, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted a break.
I mean, I feel like we should talk about your fucking, you know, I guess the positive after everything is with Saint Utopia is like you really fucking you got some people looking at your shit. I feel like we should talk about that.
Oh yeah, the brand.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is something that I'm rocking the New Youth
the
hoodie
new
right
youth,
now.
baby.
He spent
he
a
brought.
full $130 on that.
So you
just
heard it here first, folks. That this brand is real. We have pieces. We're looking at them.
It's real.
They're
It's
real
very
clothes.
and this is actually a really good quality hoodie.
Yeah, they're not trash.
Thank
But
you.
what I didn't realize and what you just showed us is that fucking
Forever-
Top Shop and
Top Man,
Top Man and what was the other one?
Forever 21.
Forever 21 stole your fucking designs.
They bit your shit.
That's crazy.
That's so
Yeah.
go check out CreaTyler's Instagram because you show it there, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Go
Yeah,
peep
the
that.
most recent videos.
And it's like shameless too. It's like exactly the same as this, but it says New York instead
well,
of New Youth.
do you think like that's a lawsuit because although it is simple.
Here's
I mean,
the thing.
The problem is like they
They're
don't give a shit.
They're so big, like
Like they'll take you down.
that's gonna be so brutal in court. They'll just bury
Yeah.
you in like
They're known
paperwork.
for doing this to
Yeah.
smaller brands.
Well,
They did the
I
same
mean-
thing to Badwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely
Like,
like
just rip.
you
the
can
shit.
see it like other brands being copied. So I mean like I doubt all the other brands are going after it, but like I just think it's like I mean I definitely just want to I still haven't gone into Forever 21, but I think regardless, I should
Yeah, just make a little video. Walk up in there and be like, "That looks interesting."
Yeah,
And
make a
Just do
video.
something a
You
little
can
funny.
you can definitely capitalize off that.
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Just pimp them out.
What are you thinking?
Like I just mean like if you made a little video where you were like not mad about it, but more like painted it in a funny light.
Yeah,
'Cause
Like
it's
a
like
detective type shit,
What?
like being a detective on it. or
Yeah,
something.
and then just be like, it's because at the end of the day, I guess it's kind of flattering, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it sucks,
No, of
like they're
course.
taking your business, but at the same time, it's like, well, I'm doing something right.
No,
Yeah.
of course,
So,
of
like-
course. I honestly was never mad. Like, I'm not gonna be like, "Fuck Forever 21." Like, I was fucking hyped when I saw that. I'm like, "Oh shit."
yeah.
I mean, but then again, it's like,
You know, be
No.
cold. Do you? You probably don't know. Do you know who? You ever heard of MF Doom? He's a rapper. Might be like before your time a little bit.
I don't think so.
All right, so him and Danger Mouse, they did an album together, and Danger Mouse did this thing where he had like I forgot what the difference was, but he had like a different version of the album that they did together, and he went into like Amoeba and like other like kind of like record CD shops, and he planted them in the racks, so people would be like cycling through, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And it'd be like this untagged version of the album, like there's no price tag on it.
Oh, so he just like he
You just
donates
walk
them?
away with it.
Actually,
So like it could
I
be
swear-
tight.
that's like I was thinking, yeah, if I like put New Youth like in the Forever 21
Oh,
stores,
just planted it there,
Yeah,
like
just-
fucking
yeah,
Banksy
just-
does.
Yeah, just
That's a
drop
good
it in
idea.
there
that,
and just put like
switch
a
the tags.
yeah,
That
like-
is a good idea.
and put
I
like a
mean,
note on it
that
or
is
some
funny.
shit. It's like this one's on me, like CreaTyler.
And you could do a Banksy type video where you're planting the pieces in the store.
There you
All
go,
right,
And then once
man.
the video goes up, people will go and try and find the fucking pieces.
That's your story, dude. Right
That's
there,
kind of a good
bang.
idea.
All right, well, you guys just thank you.
Yeah, do that shit on like Wednesday. Don't wait. Just like go out, put like 4 or 5 pieces, throw that shit up on Friday, retweet whoever fucking goes out and like does it. Like that could be dope, and just get you
That's
a
a
little
good one.
campaign, dude.
Yeah,
then
until
that.
people get like arrested for shoplifting.
But if he puts it in there,
No, I know that's what I'm saying.
No.
Like, but it was like
oh word, I
it
see
seems
what
like a
you're
good
saying.
idea now, and then like someone gets like arrested by because they're
Oh, I
trying to
see.
take something from
They're gonna
Forever
be-
21. They're like, no, it's not yours. It's CreaTyler's.
Yeah.
Then it's like,
But that even
CreaTyler
just
gets
adds more fuel to the fire. So
Yeah,
it's kind of
ex-
funny.
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
have your friends go in there and grab it and get arrested.
good idea.
Then take all that, hit up the New York Post, and then blow it up, man.
For real.
Boom. Fucking New Youth will be on fire.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to the one in Times Square. The
Yeah.
Forever 21 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop it in, dude. There you go. There's your campaign right there, man.
Thank you.
How like does this shit take up most of your time? Like design? Because this is your own piece too, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you're selling these too.
Yeah, I just came out with this one.
Do you hand rip the?
Yeah. With sandpaper.
Manual
Really?
distressing.
And I does yours smell nice? I'll even spray
Yeah.
something on it.
Smells like fish.
You're like, smells like a good old banana. Yeah, love that.
You
I did have a
spray these?
banana. What?
You spray these?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cologne. That's why my throat. Feels
It's
like
funny because
swelling
people
up.
are like, it's funny
Shut
because
up.
people will say that they'll be like, I'll like post it like a testimonial, like it smells so good, and then I'll get comments it's like, what if someone's allergic?
What are people actually allergic to cologne?
No, but then I brought up, I'm like, well, Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah,
if you've ever walked past their store, I don't know.
Yeah, it does smell
They're
good.
still going strong.
We don't. So I don't know if you want to like articulate your like backstory on like the Saint Utopia brand, but I do want to say he told it to us and it's tight. It's a little deeper than the.
Oh yeah. No, we'll say what you guys say about it first, then I can kind of.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, in my video, I was like, I wonder what you claim that you were doing these pieces in collaboration with Antarctica and in collaboration with NASA and shit like that. So I was like, there's no way that like this is a collaboration piece. Like, what did he get in touch with someone at the Antarctica Tourism Board?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, Tyler, we need you to do a piece. We need
It's
to
funny
like,
because like one of my best friends, he's like, bro, I watched that Cody Code video and I laughed when he said we got to stop everything we're doing and collaborate. with CreaTyler. That is funny. But he's like, bro, that was hilarious.
Yeah. But then I was like, okay, so then I did a little bit more research, and I was like, oh, all these things are public domain.
Yeah.
Like that's why you see them at like for Urban Outfitters and shit like that, because you can just use them.
Yeah.
And so that's what I thought you did.
hmm
But in reality, there's like a different.
Yeah. And I don't.
You
Yeah.
don't have to like talk about it if you don't want.
No,
but,
I
like,
will. I'll say like, I mean, the only reason I feel weird talking about it is because I don't know, like obviously like the information. It's more just about like playing on fun ideas and just more conspiracies. But like,
I think the thing, you don't have to be too critical of yourself, like as far as like not having all the details right. I think the inspiration in and of itself is cool. Like
yeah. So I'll
yeah.
kind of try to explain it. Like obviously the UN logo
Yeah.
I used, and the NASA and Antarctica logo, and I think they all just tie into each other with being governmental. And like the way I kind of was explaining it to you was like everyone who wants to start a brand, like they want it to be the most exclusive elite thing. And I was like, well, I just noticed like how all these celebrities like Kanye West and Oprah, all these cool people want to somehow get in the government, and it's just like looked at as maybe one of the most elite clubs, quote unquote. So
Which is a dope ass take. Which is like because it's true. Like as soon as like celebrities pop and they get a lot of money, they're like, okay, now I want to start affecting policy.
Yeah.
I want to get into that.
exactly,
Fucking,
like the biggest of the power in
Yeah.
a way.
yeah. 'Cause they
And even Trump, I guess. Like,
yeah. I guess, and to that point, it's like you realize like you could be as famous as you are and have that much money, but bigger than you always is going to be like the system or whatever.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Man.
The man, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You got some big old balls.
yeah. So with all that in mind, I'm like, I wanted the whole theme for the clothing to be a governmental type thing.
Okay.
So yeah. So I use like Antarctica because I use the UN because like I think there's like 44 countries inside the UN, and I just thought that was interesting, and how Antarctica is like owned by like not just one country. It's like
Mhm.
it's like a unison, and I'm like that's cool too. And there's a whole bunch of conspiracies about Antarctica, which hopefully I don't get shot for talking about this. I'm just kidding. No, but I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, was someone after? I'm just a little paranoid, but like,
No, I think you're good.
no, I'm definitely good.
Nah, bro, the FBI listens to TMG all the time, dude.
Oh yeah,
They're-
they're
they're
wired into
gonna
our
come-
Patreon.
They're the highest level of the Patreon.
Yeah, they're gonna come wet your shit up. They're like, Tyler, he's onto us.
Yeah.
Get him. Put him away.
Now, what are the conspiracies with Antarctica? Maybe is that it doesn't exist,
Okay.
or that it's
Keep going. I'm just checking the
You
time.
get the
yeah.
All right, we're good.
Sure.
Yeah, what you need? Oh yeah, you need
so
a shirt.
like apparently this is supposed to be like before I say this,
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to come across as a flat earther because
Okay.
that just like has its own craziness with
Yeah.
it. But like I just like to play around with the idea.
Okay.
So I mean, it doesn't really matter what the shape of the earth is for that.
Okay.
It's a conspiracy, but so like for the conspiracies, it's like this is Antarctica.
Okay.
Like the crest, and like how if the one of them is like if the earth was flat, Antarctica's the Antarctic walls, and like it's like it kind of is playing off also the simulation theory in a way.
Okay.
okay,
That's like we're being kind of controlled by the thing,
Okay.
okay.
but then it's also just like governmental too. So I'm like, and
yeah,
then,
yeah.
and
I
then
see.
also
it's more of like a. It's more of like a.
and then the
It's more of
Antarctica
like
thing,
for lack of a better term, vibe.
A vibe, yeah.
Right.
aesthetic. Yeah.
It's- yeah,
Aesthetic.
aesthetic, right?
Dude,
It
it's
is
like-
not I
you-
feel like that's
you know
kind of
what
what
it
it is
is?
when you're like conceptualizing a brand or
Yeah.
like.
It's like the sexy Infowars. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like Infowars for hot girls.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is tight.
Yeah.
Because I look at it, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
It's dope.
You can have it.
You know, thank
Well, actually,
you.
should we tell that we're going to the UN later?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna snap.
Or
a
I mean
pic.
the
gotta
Saint
snap a
Utopia HQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where your offices are, right?
yeah.
Yep.
What if we just
Yep.
got there and he just walks us up to the front of the doors? He's like, "Well, welcome, fellas.
Tyler, welcome back.
It's the New Youth Factory."
We're working on our new Antarctica collaboration
Like-
piece. Yeah.
Just everything you said in your video is real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
That'd be sick.
Yo,
Like, well,
that's
I'm
another.
the fucking
That's
bum today.
another video idea. We should literally get actors and just like
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
it's like welcome, and then
Yeah.
you're all
Tyler,
just
welcome back. It's like a eye scanner
Yeah.
to get into this room where it's like new youth pieces up on the wall.
No,
Scientists.
it should be all that, like hella serious, like from the jump. And then it just like hard cuts to like a handful of YouTubers, like commentary YouTubers, like going on a tour of the factory and just in unison. They're all like, what the fuck? And then hard cut, newyouth.com. Summer collection available in 2 weeks.
that's
Dude.
awesome.
Well, I mean, when I first like the Antarctica stuff, like when I first saw it, I thought you were trying to create like I got like a cold feeling.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought you were trying to create a brand that was like warm and like
Oh, like
what are
a
the jackets,
like
that
a
are
North
really-
Face,
like a
or
North Face or some shit
like a
like that.
Patagonia or
Like,
something.
or
Oh, like
Patagonia.
a-
I thought you were trying to create like a
Like a
premium
Canadian goose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because then
yeah.
you had that one giant ass jacket that was like a ton of
Uh-huh.
money, and I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense.
I
Like he's
thought-
trying to create like this new.
I'll tell you this one right here. We were looking at it when he was getting ready to do that video. I think I remember you looking at the big parka, and you were like, "It's actually pretty sick."
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep.
I was like, "You should tell him that." You're
Because
like,
it's
"No."
cool. No one else has
He
giant
says no.
parkas in their fucking store, like
Yeah.
besides these giant
Yeah,
clothing
yeah,
or
Patagonia,
coat
North Face
brands. Yeah.
That's so crazy, man. That it isn't crazy how the fashion brands just rip like left and right. It's like wild, and how
Sucks.
little they give a fuck.
It
It,
really
does
sucks.
suck. It really does.
Because it's just like how do you like you're not even motivated to start if you want to start a small
Yeah, if you get
clothing
shit
brand,
on like
'cause
that.
As soon as you build a little bit of an identity, which is the hardest part, these big brands will come and
Yeah.
rip it off you.
Mhm.
And it's just
I
like,
think that's
what's
the
point of you
difference,
fucking
though.
Trying.
I think that's the difference, though. Is I don't think Forever 21 could break his. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not if you use it to your advantage.
Yeah. Even
Not
still,
if you fuck with them. You know?
yeah, I think you should fuck with them and like make it like a back and forth.
Mhm.
Cause it's rat beef, just but with
People love
clothes.
that shit.
Yeah, yeah, and if you create some, that even ties into like the brand, dude. Creating some conspiracy behind like the brand, and just that. I don't know, man. I think you got a lot of room to grow there. There's a lot of
Hell
fun
yeah.
shit you could do with that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So how long you been living in New York now?
Since the summer.
Or okay, so not too long, or
No.
like
Oh.
what, 6-8 months, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like? I mean, besides the work, like as far as like environment, what do you like better, LA or here?
Obviously LA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like way more fun in LA.
Yeah.
But and I do have. Is this again?
No, this thing gets fucked up here. You're
Okay.
good.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
What was I saying? LA.
Yeah.
What was it like living in was it the Cloud House or was it the one beside it?
Yeah. It's owned by the same real estate dude, Danny.
Yeah, that dude.
But he built all of those houses, and then the Cloud House was right next door.
Damn.
And then
Did you ever chill with FaZe?
they came over a few times. You know, like Rice Gum made a video about me. So like he'd come in the house, and then he'd be like, we would literally just look at each other, and he would just be like, we wouldn't really say anything, but we just know. I don't even know. It's really weird.
That's weird as fuck.
That's crazy.
I think naturally he's a quiet kid too. So,
Word. Okay.
but
Huh.
um,
It's kind of weird to like make a video
Yeah.
on someone and then just go over to their house the next day and be like,
Yo, what's cracking?
well, no,
Oh,
because like
weird.
it was actually the scammer thing. He did it way back in the day, and it was actually like a Jake Paul video. He included in it. It had like 8 million views, and it was like reacting to Jericho. And then in the middle, it's like speaking of someone who brings people together, CreaTyler, which was actually like a good
Yeah.
marketing, I guess, but it was kind of just like playing on the fact that maybe the scammer thing, or I don't even know what it was.
Word. Wait, how old are you?
21.
You're 21.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
fuck, man.
That just puts everything in perspective.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, how old do you think I was?
I don't know. I just never knew.
Yeah.
Being
neither.
being young definitely explains. So we worked at what, full screen like 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. yeah.
About 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I
Jesus
think so.
Christ.
So you would have been like 18. Wow. Like how old were you when the fucking the dropout video went up? 17 or 18?
No, you dropped out of college, right? So it was like 18, 19.
18, 19, yeah.
I was 18. My birthday's in
Fucking
August.
Hell, dude.
Mm. That's crazy.
Oh, really?
Oh, no. It's actually 19.
19? Okay.
19.
Okay. Word. All right, so a couple years ago, but still, yeah.
But like, are you saying full screen because someone from full screen brought it up? Because I was signed to full screen for a little.
yeah.
With
You're
Ben Cohen.
Ben, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, actually I was talking to Ben about you.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was like, hey, you know Cody?
Do you still talk to him at all?
Yeah, every time I'm in LA, we link up. He was my manager.
He's cool. I like that guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Really
surfer,
cool
though.
guy.
Is he okay? Because I know he went home because he had like,
Well, let's not get into personal stuff.
no. I mean, I'm not gonna
No,
say
he's fine.
what. I'm just saying.
He's
good?
living in Venice.
Okay.
With
Word.
he just
Yeah.
started his own company. I'll give it a shout.
Yeah,
It's
he manages
called,
Satan and shit now.
Word. Okay.
Yeah.
What's it
What's
called?
it called? 27th Ave.
Okay.
Okay.
Word.
Ben Cohen's gonna
Shout
watch
out.
Yeah. No.
If he sees this.
Ben is such a nice dude, man. He's great. I love that guy.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember when he started managing you, he was like, "You heard of this kid CreaTyler?" And I was like, "Nah." He's like, "Man, he's crazy, man. Check this shit out." And he's like showing me all your videos. I had never seen like that type of video before. Like the young kid in the desert and the beach shit. I was just like completely oblivious to that shit.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Because doing stand up, like my Instagram was like back like 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like we talked about this at length, but like stand ups, like when they try to use the internet, it just doesn't. Only like a small percentage of them really understand how to use it. The rest of it is terrible. And so I had like never considered Instagram as like a place for anything other than like funny videos. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, this is kind of crazy. I'm like, who likes this stuff? Like I didn't get it. And so
I mean, comedy is way more popular because like I didn't even realize it at the time. I was just doing it to have fun. But when you go at it, like, would people actually like feel good watching this? Like people love to feel good watching your guys' videos, like comedy. It's just like, it's like a feel good feeling. But like you said, it's like, how are you supposed to feel good when you're watching someone else on a private jet?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, like,
I can see,
but like, it's like, it kind of makes you feel like fuck, I kind of wish I had that. So there's definitely room for like hate and stuff.
I know, but I think to some degree, like just to like, that's why Entourage and shit like that was popular. People like watching that shit.
No,
I just
they
like
do.
the only reason I did
Definitely a
the
niche.
fart videos because like it was like everyone was doing videos like that, you know?
Yeah.
It was just like everyone posting shit on private jets, and to a point where it's like social media just became like this. Look at how fucking. I mean, it's still like that, but like, look at how
it's just
fucking
like
dope I
the
am.
best version of yourself.
Yeah. But
like, there's nothing wrong with that genre of content. I think it's just because
Nah.
like now, with just the way social media is evolving, it's like everyone wants to
but then-
portray this crazy.
But then as more
life.
people do it, everyone starts to see your videos, and then it just becomes a meme. And
Yeah.
people are just like, cool. And then I think honestly, like the way everything's headed is just being more raw or more real.
Yeah. Well, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I looked at your videos, and I'm like, man, I did 18 all wrong.
I know, dude. I know.
I looked at this shit. I'm like, oh, it's too late. I'm a loser. I'm like, this kid's gonna be so cool in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm sure other people thought the same thing, and they're like, fuck this kid, man. You
And
know?
no, it wasn't even fuck this kid. I just felt like I showed up late to a movie. Like I was like, oh, I missed it. Damn.
Yeah.
Now I have to go to the 11 o'clock showing and just try to forget that like I'm alone in the theater and I'm late and everyone else got the set. Like it was just like this shitty like.
But weren't you also like how? Like how? That's the only thing I
Nah.
thought when I saw
Who's
these
paying
videos. Like,
for this shit?
yeah, exactly. It was like how the fuck? Because it's just never explained. It's always like look at this shit I'm doing. But it's never like, oh, look at how I got there.
I guess like I look at it like it's in my mind, like when I see that and if someone lives in LA, I'm like, all right, they know someone who knows someone. I don't even care how they pulled it off. I just turn it onto me. Like I just use it as a weird opportunity to hate on myself. I just put it all back on me. I'm like, yeah, I fucked up. I was out there racing Honda Civics and fucking wasting money on car parts, and I could have been doing
No,
this
that's
shit.
fun. That's fun.
Oh, I suck.
Nah, seriously.
whack.
Yeah, I was so like just yep.
Suck ass.
No,
dude.
but that's what I'm trying to say is like the videos I've been making, like it's for some people it just doesn't make them feel like good.
Yeah, word.
So like I don't know. So that's why I am trying to like switch up the style and be like a bit more like helpful and
Dude,
have a story behind something.
I think the biggest thing that Cody and I say all the time, you said it in your Blue Ass Water video, like to go to these places. I think that's the thing that annoys someone who's like traveled a little bit is like it's not that hard to go there. So I think
Of
maybe
course, of
putting
course.
that spin on it is like
No, yeah. Like how to travel in a hotel room for
Yeah.
$50. Like more content like that.
yeah, and it doesn't have to be so like on the nose where you're like, here's how I went to Bali for $3.80. Like you could just, you're like, oh, I'm out here in this. It could be all beautiful, and you're like, it's dope. Like I'm taking this taxi, it's $10, and my room is $40, and we about to go see what's up.
No,
And
I'm
it's
sure
just
if I said that, there would probably be a lot less problems.
yeah.
No, for sure. But like, I think it sort of started because like, I was just like, honestly, I didn't have really much to say,
Yeah.
and like,
Oh yeah, tell us about like you were talking about making the
Yeah.
college dropout video.
Yeah.
well, the funny part of that is I was drunk. That's what I said.
You were just nervous.
Yeah. Well, no, naturally, I'm just a shy person. I'm like very introverted, honestly. Like, I'll just stay in my room for weeks and just like on my computer, like, and I'll be fine with it.
Word.
But like, no, I'm definitely, I'm not proud of that. But like,
I mean, I
Nothing
don't
to be
think.
ashamed of.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of for sure.
no, I mean, I'd rather be introverted or more extroverted.
Yeah. Whatever.
Well, that's why I'm doing interviews like this
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
to get out of my shell.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's all good.
But so got drunk for the college dropout video. Yeah. So I was like, I didn't have much to say, or I just felt like I didn't have anything to say. So that's kind of the reason why there was like a mysterious part to start with,
Yeah.
and then I was like, all right, it works, kind of, and just omitting some things just makes people have a even deeper meaning in their head. They're like, but how?
Yeah.
Who's paying for this shit? And then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it just adds a more intriguing factor to it. Whereas there's two ways to do it, I guess. But I'm
Yeah.
definitely trying to like shift from not being like this mysterious cartoon character.
For
whatever.
sure. Yeah.
I mean, because there's not really much longevity in that. I mean, there is and there isn't. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so though.
Yeah, I mean, like I think like channeling it into something like a real brand is like a good thing.
That's a great thing.
I mean, then mystery and that stuff like is good. I feel like.
Well, I was also gonna say, yeah, dude. Like I know.
For sometimes like high fashion clothing, yeah.
Yeah, you were saying you want to be more raw and real, but I was gonna say when you're the villain, you get way more subscribers out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just how you convert.
I've honestly plateaued from like subscribers. Like I don't really gain that much.
No,
you
but
don't post though.
Yeah, no, I have to post to kind of gain, right?
yeah, but I mean, like how you convert off that, I think is cool. Like, yeah, I agree with you in that you can't be the villain forever,
Mhm.
but like I think this is a good step for you and like doing these little things and like demonstrating like, all right, this dude's actually creative. It's like you weren't just this fucking guy like who's like, yeah, I'm just here to fucking yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was like more of a brand type shit.
Yeah.
Just being, I don't even know what I was doing.
I mean,
What? Okay, here. What happened to the fucking house? All the damages. Was that all real?
Well, the thing is,
can you talk about that?
no, I wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
I just keep losing the thing.
Yeah, this shit's busted, man. I'm sorry.
Is it better? Is it good
Yeah.
now? Okay, yeah.
So, the house. No, I'm happy to talk about it because a lot of people think I'm in debt.
Yeah. So I did this video, or I did in my video. I found this video from Danny, the landlord,
Mhm.
where he goes through. It was like you and like five other dudes or some shit that lived in that house.
Yeah,
And then after he like evicted you, which did that actually happen? Did you get evicted?
we got evicted.
Okay. He like goes through the house and like shows all the damages, and it's like and then he says that you guys haven't paid rent in like 3 months or some shit, and the
Mhm.
rent was like $25K a month or something like that.
Yeah.
So then I was like, what? So they're in debt like $150,000 plus all these damages to the house.
Yeah.
What happened with that shit?
You know, I feel bad because my name wasn't on the lease, so it's actually someone else. And I was talking to him about it like after you made the video, and I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, Cody Co made that video. Like I had no idea. It was kind of bring light on the situation again.
Oh damn.
And like the whole thing, I don't even know if I should say it. I meant to actually hit him up before I did this, just to ask for permission to talk about it. But
Just speak loosely. Like you don't have to give the
I mean,
exact-
like it's just because it's not my business.
Yeah.
But
True.
and like I don't want to bring up the situation and make it worse for him.
Sure.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
But I'll talk about it just because it's all on me, and I'm not trying to put it all on anyone else. I don't want to be like a victim, but so the reason they already had that house. My name was never on the lease, and then they invited me out on an influencer trip to Mexico,
Okay.
and they were paying for it. It was like a huge for a bracelet company,
yeah.
Okay.
and I was like, it was just like some fart content,
Yeah.
and
Oh, is that like the kids in Mexico joint?
that was the second time.
Okay, copy. Okay.
But the first time, like, I knew these guys from Miami, and they were like my good friends, and we had like the best time in Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, Mexico, and then they're like, "Bro, you gotta come live with us in Hollywood Hills. Like, we gotta do this." Like, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" Like,
Sure.
I moved out of the Hollywood Hills, and like, I don't even know, and I'm like, I get
So
to
this
go
is the
back.
second time that you're going back to the hills
Yeah.
to live in the same house.
No, different.
But it was the same. It wasn't the same guy who built both houses.
No. The first time I moved in the Hollywood Hills was when I was
That was the photographer.
fresh out of high school.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And it was like a blessed situation. But
Gotcha.
and this time it's like the redemption of Hollywood Hills.
You gotta get those drone shots.
And it's so let me say like that one line you say, it's like you must have like this one shot, and it's funny because I do.
Yes.
It's not titled that, but it's a red dot that I like. I'll use these specific shots just because I like them for just showing where I am.
Yeah, it's a dope
Word.
shot.
And like I literally can't watch that video anymore without having your voice. Like I'll think about that voice when I rewatch that video. I'm like, all right, back to the Hollywood Hills. And that transition was just like really random because I was just like going from a Antarctica shot to Hollywood Hills, and the music just literally changed.
Yeah.
Like, and I literally when I watch that video, I'll think about your voice every single time. But anyway,
really
not
funny.
to go away from the Hollywood Hills house.
So your homies, they invite you to live in
Yeah.
Hollywood again,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's their names on the lease.
And it
Got
was
it.
the whole thing for their whole goal was like they want to have cool people living in there, and they want to have it be this company house like for their bracelets, and they want it to be known as the so and so house.
Got it.
But right now the bracelet company has been dissolved.
Okay.
And it's not even a thing anymore.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So
Word. Okay.
I mean, I don't even know why, none of my business, but
Yeah.
so I didn't even have any permanent spot in the company. I was just more so blessed
Yeah. Okay.
just to be there, and and their whole goal was like, we want to make this a cool house
Damn.
and just have like parties. So
So
like,
they were like, we got to call the master of aesthetic to come through.
so yeah, it was like me and like 4 other people,
Or,
and we just had parties, and I got a lot of stuff like stolen, and then just the parties alone, I'm sure that caused damage.
but
but
got
like,
a lot of stuff stolen. Just
yeah, no, I did just because like a lot of people were coming through, and like all my packages that I had ordered, like people would just take those. So like I'm kind of happy I'm out because it was just literally a shit show in there. Like people were literally just sleeping in the movie theater that we didn't know, just like friends of friends. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm here with the blah 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 blah." So like it's
that's
like
weird as fuck.
next time I move into Hollywood Hills, I have to buy that and have it for myself. So that might take like a few years, obviously, but like
The third time. This time it's personal.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy a fucking house.
CreaTyler
I mean,
in
if
the
it's
Hollywood
back, I don't even
Hills.
know if I'd go back in the Hollywood Hills, honestly. But I'm just saying,
Tyler.
I don't know if I could ever live with anyone else again.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe with like a roommate, one friend, but like nothing like that. So anyway,
I feel like that's what happens in those fucking houses when you're young. It's like hella people.
It's just like
walk
literally a
around, it's
frat
like,
house.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know?
Like,
But not
people
like in a
would just
frat
show
way,
up.
More like actually, who do you?
Yeah, actually, who do you know here?
are you?
I'm making breakfast. What are you doing in my
Yeah,
fucking underwear?
exactly.
What are you doing here?
No, like one of the
My
coolest
underwear.
parts is like they had a cook,
Okay.
and like the brand was paying for the cook.
no way.
So what
So I
was
just
this
had, like,
brand like?
a
Just
chef.
super rich people, or yeah, I see. Okay,
Mhm.
Copy.
gotcha.
So then
So they're the ones paying for this shit.
Yeah, that's who's paying.
exclusive.
Thank you.
Exclusive, damn.
On the bottom
Um,
of it.
So basically, so when I left that house, I left like 3 months before everybody, and then I was in Mexico. I think I don't even know, maybe doing the school thing.
Okay.
So I was just out, and then they had like maybe a magician move into my room right before I left, or I was just going on a trip. I don't even know.
Oh, who fucking Magic Jack or whatever his name is? Was
I
it
think
one of those
it
dudes?
was just like I left that house, and I was going to Mexico, and then there were these people who moved into my room,
Gotcha.
and I came, and then like it was just like the house was just going downhill. I didn't even like it,
Yeah.
and I was trying to already like get out, but then we had like a whole bunch of parties, and shit was just getting out of hand. And then I think Danny he came over, and I used some of that footage. He's like,
Mhm.
we're trying to just like make light of the situation, like we're trying to like figure it out. So I definitely made it look like I was the fucking head honcho of that house.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And-
That's why I did the investigation. Cause I was
Exactly.
like,
So, and that's totally my fault. And then in the video, I didn't want to like say on camera, like, so I moved to New York. I wanted to explain it in a way so like it would be a story, so people are like, oh, so that's why he moved to New York. And I was trying to tell the truth. Like, yeah, we did get evicted, but like it was like, okay, CreaTyler got evicted, and now he's in debt.
Yeah.
But in reality, like,
The brand is too strong, dude.
well, like
you're too good at
Yeah,
marketing.
you're too good
No,
at
like,
marketing,
I
dude.
literally had
This works
no
against
lawyer.
you.
No, I didn't even know what. I don't even know what happened, but like
Okay, here-
everyone thinks I'm in debt now.
Yeah. Well,
Like that.
here's my thing is like everything you said made sense, but I was thinking like, all right, if his parents aren't rich, then how the fuck could he get away? Yeah, like how? So like that.
No, my parents aren't rich, so
Yeah.
but
That was like and you know what? Like to your point, dude, about like people wanting to say shit to make themselves feel better. I got the time. A handful of those girls, like they would come to meet us, they'd be like, he's not rich, right? Like that was like the first thing they had to get out of their mouth.
Mhm.
He's not rich, right? And I'm like how excited they were to tell us, like, he doesn't own those private jets. I'm like, chill out, dude.
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
get it.
they're on to me. No, I definitely was. It was just like,
Whatever, man. I don't think like for all that happened, I think you could I don't know. There's something if none of this shit happened to YouTube, like I feel like there just would have been a void, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gave everybody like an infinite meme for like a long time, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it
you guys helped
oh
solidify the memes.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
I mean, it was more Cody, but I definitely contributed via CreaTyler.
The first, I mean, the first thing that I thought was like the funniest thing about your videos was when you were saying that you were gonna post every day and then every week and then every month and
Yeah.
then you would just stop and then you would come back and then you
Yeah.
would stop and then I thought that shit was so funny.
No, it honestly just takes me forever to edit
Yeah.
a video. So
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to
It-
ask you. Sorry, keep going.
no, that's it.
Where did you when did you learn how to edit? Like what age were you like, yeah, this is something I want to
Like
do?
when I was 8, I illegally downloaded Sony Vegas Pro because I was trying to do
Yeah.
stop motion with like paint. So that's how I first did it. And I would just like literally draw like little dudes in paint, and just like do stop motion, and it just would work up from there. And then I would literally make fake like Fred Figglehorn videos. Like it would be like when I was in like 4th grade. So I would edit like my own funny videos, and then they weren't funny, but like
What would you do? Just like take existing footage and like create
Oh, no.
stories?
No, I mean, I literally film myself
Oh, word.
and like
acting
make my
him.
voice, like literally copy it.
Yeah, whatever. It's
Uh,
fine.
You know, it happens. So then I did want to like just always make videos, and my dream actually was to go to USC,
Okay.
and I didn't get in.
Yeah.
Well, I actually forgot to do the film application, but
Um,
yeah, we'll blame it on that.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Could
um,
have just bribed some rowing coach or something like that.
yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like so I got like that was my whole goal throughout high school, and I did like I just did like film production in high school and TV production, so that helped a
Oh
little.
yeah, you were on like were you on like the high school news or
Yeah.
some shit?
Yeah.
People like sometimes like tweet pictures or something like that. I think I saw a picture of you on the high school like hosting
yeah,
the news.
that's so funny.
Yeah. Well, fucking shit, man. I mean, you definitely know how to cut.
Thanks.
Yeah. You definitely know how to cut. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I see like a lot of this shit you do. Like,
I've just been doing it for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
Very,
there's no secret. It's just like practice.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very. I mean, you should be hitting up these fashion brands just to cut shit for them, just because you cut that stuff like bang on to like what they're looking for.
Mhm.
But the thing is about fashion brands though, that they don't pay shit.
Yeah, well, like that's what I'll do on the side, and I don't even really talk about it. But like that's in reality what Saint Utopia has been.
Mhm.
Just like all my video production work for brands.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I've done some stuff like Bloomingdale's,
Where
Mark Cross. That's like a purse brand, but
They've hired you to like do shit?
mhm,
Really?
mhm.
That's
like
tight.
the coolest maybe are like or bigger ones are like LG.
Really?
Like I did
What have you done for them?
like a video.
Okay, for their social channels or what?
Yeah, and they actually used it as an example, which is pretty cool. But it was actually something I posted on my channel too.
Okay.
But that was actually CreaTyler. But there's a lot of things I'll do and I don't even post it
Mhm.
on CreaTyler, and it's just more client work. Sometimes it's even like not even impressive brands, but they have the budget to spend.
But
yeah.
you do get like client work consistently like that.
Yeah, like
That's tight.
that's why I have my email up.
Hmm.
But I don't really think even you guys would thought that I did that on the side.
I mean,
just
I
video
could
production work.
see it because I just like the way you cut certain things. I'm like, this is fashion editing to the
Mhm.
fullest.
Yeah, so like when I'm not doing CreaTyler stuff, I'm not like just being lazy. I'm literally trying to do other stuff. So
Yeah. Do they pay you like okay, or is it?
usually it's like a little under 10,000. Sometimes, a few thousand
Yeah.
per video project. It depends. Really
Yeah.
depends. Sometimes like people could charge like 100K for a photo shoot, but it's all relative. I feel.
Yeah. 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 Because some fashion brands pay like dirt. because like the producers helped me. Oh, I don't want to dox anybody or say specific brands, but so yeah, she's like worked on projects and like wrote me in and been like, just heads up, like the budget is super soft. And it's just crazy because I don't think it's that they don't have the money. I think that fashion brands especially can get away with being like, well, do you want to be part of this thing we got?
Yeah.
Then do it for free.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dope that you're getting paid. But I mean, like LG is they're gonna pay the price.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's dope, man.
What's it like to drive a Lambo?
I've only drove it. Actually, it's so funny. It's actually not even that funny.
Yeah, what is it like? I've never driven an exotic car.
I want one.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely.
Man.
It's
Me
my goal.
too.
It's fun to get motivated and drive a rented Lambo.
Yeah.
But actually, those Lambos, I made a video about it, and
Yeah.
it kind of came across bad. But like, I got them all for free.
Because what happened? Some kid recognized you or something?
That was one time. It was like their dad Lambo, but then also another time, like just
Their dad,
this-
Father Lambo,
Jeff Lambo.
Jeff Lambo.
well, that, and then also
Hello, Jeff Lamborghini.
another company like called Lulav just gave me a Ferrari and a Lambo.
How?
Just for the day.
Well,
or-
what I'll normally do is like, I'll literally just be like, if they don't hit me up, I'll hit up a company and I'll be like, yo, I'll show them like a video, and then they'll just want a video
Sorry.
in return for
Yeah.
for just content, and then I'll maybe put it on my story.
Yeah. We got to start reaching out to more people.
Yeah, we don't ever
Like, just
do it.
fucking
No, cold,
hit up
cold
some-
calling's the way to go.
Yeah?
Sometimes, yeah. Sell or be sold.
You know what this is?
True.
This is just a TED talk on how CreaTyler, a young boy from New Hampshire,
Mm-hmm.
clawed his way up into the corporate world
Yeah.
via aesthetic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should let you know anything's possible, man.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
That's I mean, I think it's dope. Like everything you've done as far as
Yeah, I'm honestly not that special. I'm a normal person in my mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I mean,
you're cool.
yeah. You
Thank you.
definitely
Yeah.
your hustle is evident, man. I mean, like
Thank you.
I mean, you always know, man. Like when I dig into this shit and do videos on it and stuff like that, I'm always like, there's a person behind this shit. You know?
yeah,
And I know, like, that's why we met Ty Lopez.
yeah,
That's why, like Maddie Smokes, like all these people. It's
yeah.
like there's normal dudes,
Yeah.
Just sometimes like
I was just
there's
the way,
comedy to be found in like people's
Yeah.
shit. People tear our shit apart too.
Yeah, for sure.
Not as much.
Well, I mean, like we definitely,
yeah,
criticized.
yeah. I mean, like transitioning into live and stuff. Like
Yeah.
people fucking got all kinds of things to say about our stand up and or how good the show is and.
Yeah.
And to that point, it's like the same thing. They don't think that we're fucking people. They're just saying whatever.
Like
they
a
wanna say.
cartoon character.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And two,
they
it's
just forget, yeah.
I think one thing that I was thinking about this the other day, like last night. I think the internet kind of trains you to think like when you consume like a piece of media, that's the final. Like I don't know, like everything's packaged now, like really nice, like it's easy to get an A7S2 and learn how to edit and so it's very easy to misconstrue something that seems really high production value to be like sort of the top of someone's game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people forget that like for your college dropout video, that's like one of your first big videos, but they kind of like brand you as like, oh, that's who you are. And they don't consider like, oh, this just might be a kid and like he might have just overshot. Like
Yeah.
he might have just hit a 3-pointer and didn't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Same way we're doing like our live show and some people are like, oh, it's this, it's that, but they don't see it as like, oh, this is their first
Mhm.
national tour.
You're known by your worst mistakes.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
Kanye would say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a rap song.
Yeah.
But I
You're
think
full
it's
of
true.
quotes.
Yeah.
I like what was the seller be sold? Was that a CreaTyler quote?
No.
Or where's that from?
That's it's a book.
Oh, okay.
I read I like to listen to some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sell or be sold. But yeah, man. So I think, it's dope that you came on and
Yeah, we appreciate it, man.
yeah, just
No, I'm happy you invited me.
no, dude, it's like I don't like, and the thing I don't want to be is I don't like when people kind of like shoot on someone for comedy and then like, oh well, we'll just meet up and like squash it. So it's like, it's like almost being afraid of the consequence of the jokes they made. Like I didn't want it to be that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you came up here and you were like, yeah, that shit you said about me in this episode of the podcast, yo, fuck that. Like, I would have owned that, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah.
I said it kind
Yeah.
of thing. And I didn't, we had no intention of like bringing you up here and being like, all right, we're just going to beat his ass.
Yeah,
verbally.
yeah.
No, that I was telling my mom. She's like, "Are they gonna be mean to you?"
Aw.
I'm like, no, because my mom doesn't watch any videos because she gets like really sad.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
damn.
Now I feel fucking bad, man. I'm not trying to make anyone's mom sad.
No. I tell her, I'm like, Mom, they're fine. They're not gonna dig into me. I just gotta. It's
Nah,
just
I'm
fun.
retiring from the commentary genre.
No, don't retire. I watch the videos, the other videos. I'll watch the video you made on me and other ones too. Yeah.
No, but I like, you know, there's still positives, you know, people, you know, you got traffic. I'm sure you converted a few people. I'm sure a few
you
people.
got,
No,
like, you got
definitely,
traffic on New
definitely.
Youth,
People
right?
people have been like, "Yo, I was a Cody Co fan, and honestly, I like your videos."
yeah.
All right.
So
You know what I'm saying?
it's not all negative.
Yeah.
No.
There are
All right,
people who
cool.
are a little mean, but that's life.
Yeah, dude, you got to do the Forever 21 stunt. I want to see that go down. Dude.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
And are we going to UN today?
Why not?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
my girlfriend's waiting to meet up
today or
with me, Kelsey.
tomorrow, either one, dude. But
Yeah.
it's like it's right here.
She
so
can maybe just meet us there. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Cool.
we got to snap something in front of the
What-
UN.
What
I mean, we're Gucci. We could.
yeah, I was gonna ask one more question, but
yeah, go
No,
for
yeah.
it.
what was one of the what's the craziest story you have from some trip you took? Because like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
you've taken
the
cool-
aesthetic in the
question.
beginning was like traveling and going places,
You've
and
definitely
private jets
taken
and whatever.
some
You have
dope-
any like crazy ass stories from like Miami or some shit?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to think about it, and like the story I choose would come across narcissistic. So
Yeah, but that's what the point of those stories.
Yeah, fuck it, man. I mean, if,
No, of course,
if that's
people
your
want me to-
life, who cares?
no, I mean, I don't want to just like.
All right.
I mean, no. I mean, that's just a hard question to answer. I'm
Is
trying
it?
to think.
I guess
All right, truth is, my life's not that interesting.
I never actually went to those places.
No, it was actually. I'm trying to think because right before I was coming, I
It's
was
all
talking to
stock
my
footage.
friend,
Yeah.
and he was like, "You have to tell Cody that story."
What
And
story?
I literally can't fucking think of it.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm like, I don't even know why I'd bring it up, but like, you just gave me the opportunity to bring it up, and I can't even think of it.
Going somewhere.
Yeah.
What's like, where are the places you've been? Let's like jog backwards. Like a few cool places that like stick out to you.
Just Europe. I honestly
Just Europe.
I haven't been to that many countries. I've just
Okay.
been to like a few at like, the same time,
Yeah.
like Jamaica, Mexico, like
Mm.
all countries that aren't like. I'm sure other people who watching this have been to too.
Sure. Okay.
I mean,
you have any like crazy like female fan stories?
What?
I
mean-
feel like that's where he's biting his tongue, as I feel like he's got a bunch of those stories. But he's like,
Are your DMs crazy?
yeah, you could just answer it that way.
no. Well, the funny thing is, I told you before, like I'll get DMs from your girlfriend fans. Like one girl, like I'll say this story. Like she found me through the most recent CreaTyler's back, and she
Okay.
hit me up, and
She was like,
Was it a-
she flew out
Okay.
and
To
like
meet
got
you?
me a hotel room at the W,
What?
and yeah, but it was,
and
and
what,
then like we then we just
romance
like
blossomed.
then we just started talking. We talked about just the fact that like that your video was like kind of not necessarily like a hit on me, but like
Cupid, baby.
but like we kind of work off each other, and that's
Yeah.
But anyway, we were just talking about like how it was the reason that happened is because of you,
That's crazy, man.
and like other things have obviously like blossomed because of
more
transpired.
positives.
of your,
More positives. Hell yeah.
your video.
That's awesome.
I'm just imagining some fucking girl watching this video, and you're sitting there being like, "Who's paying for this shit? This fool's a
And she's like,
douchebag." She's
"I wanna
like, "Yeah,
fuck
I'm
him."
gonna find." She's like, "I want to fuck the shit out of this dude. This is
Sounds
crazy."
like that happened. Sounds like that happened.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's crazy. Because there's always like cute girls like just in the midst of your videos. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like there's one where you're like in a hotel room in Miami and it's just like some girl sitting there, but you never like it's just like they scan by her and it's like
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
is
that's
he
true.
dead?
Yeah, you don't ever like really highlight the women in your videos. It's like, yeah, they're around. Like it's very like it's kind of like very like, yeah, it's whatever. They're here. Anyway,
like,
so
oh,
back to
wow.
me.
That's so funny. Yeah.
It's dope. Keep it that way. It's it.
No, I was actually having a friend over.
Now he's gonna go on a spiral.
No. I had
I was fucking
I was
20
with a
girls in the
friend.
cloud house. It was crazy.
No, I had a friend over, and like this girl came over, and we were about to like shoot, and she's like, "Are you gonna credit me? Because I know you don't tag any of the other girls."
Oh no!
And then my friend just stepped in. He's like, "That's not how it works." And she's just like accepting it. But like I don't know. I feel like bad because like saying it out of my mouth, that sounds like a douchebag. But like,
well, I mean,
it's
they-
just like
part
what
of the
people.
mystique.
No,
Yeah.
like people. Every time I see a cute girl on the tag photo, I'll go on the tag photo and see who it is.
Yeah.
So like, just the fact that it's not even a thing. It's
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, I feel
It's
that.
like not like I paid for, or not like. Well, that's weird. But like,
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
no, no, I feel
it's
what
just
you're
like
saying.
more of like a like
it,
what?
it
It
seems.
just
li-
adds even more. I mean, that's.
Are you trying to
I
say
guess a
like
reason,
it seems
but, like,
more like it less like a plug? Like it's not like a.
like I'm not even trying to like come across like, oh look, I'm with this girl. Blah, blah.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, she's here.
I mean, younger CreaTyler would, yeah, sure. That's maybe what I'd do. But like I've matured.
Okay.
Yeah.
You credit people for their work now.
For their work.
For their
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah. Next girls, I'll credit.
Now his DM's about to go fly up again.
Pop the fuck off.
Yeah, I heard you on the TMG podcast. Credit me. Credit me. Well,
No.
shit.
That's funny, man. Well, shout out to that girl that got you a room.
That blossomed.
Yeah.
True.
I'm.
Blossomed
Yeah.
with
That's.
you.
Yeah,
That's.
thank you.
Yeah. That's why they call me Cupid.
That's why you're wearing red.
All red and
It's like-
all
that's
red
his-
and all.
That's the big meta right here. He
Mhm.
gave you that red hoodie on
Exactly.
purpose, dude.
Exactly.
Well, yo, Matt's calling. The
Thanks
boss
for
is
coming
calling.
on, brother.
Yeah,
you for having me.
seriously.
No, I
Thanks for
had
coming
fun.
out, dude. Yeah.
We appreciate it, and yeah, you're way nicer and more real in person
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
we originally thought. So yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we
great
had
to chat with you.
We had no idea. We'll do this again next
Yeah,
time
yeah,
we're
for
up
sure.
here.
Yeah.
Let's definitely
Easy.
get down again.
That'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Of course, man. All right, everybody. Thanks for
New
tuning in.
Youth, check it out.
New Youth. Pete the Boy.
CreaTyler.
CreaTyler.
Yeah.
Go check out his new campaign whenever it drops.
Within the next year.
Within the next year. Yeah, it's coming in the next 12 months. All right, everybody. Thanks. Bye.